Okay. Let's see what we gotta do. Yeah, what's up, Mr. Glick? How's it going? I did some level design yesterday, so I came to I was messing around with the shader and like we could get it to work better, but then I started like to come to this realization like, hey, wait, I don't know what I'm doing with this mechanic. In terms of like the complexity is too much, I think. So I think we're just gonna keep it like this, and there's just going to be like a lot of movement mechanics involved, like this. And if we want to, we can make it more complicated as we go on. Here, wait, let me bring it back to the first room. Actually, that's going to be the first one. Let me see. I just realized my screen brightness is low. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do for the rest of like, I don't know, the game jam is we're going to program, like do some late programming throughout the stream, and then off stream, you know, when I'm up late till like 4 a.m. every night, that's when I'll be doing the level design. So you guys will see hopefully you'll see new rooms every day. Where's our player? So, yo, what's up, Octo? You're gonna do chunk loading once you get a large map. So how the game currently works, there's no need for... I don't know if you're talking about chunk loading like a specific type of feature, but how the game is organized, or like how I handle the game, since they're all like preloaded assets, I basically just load in all of the adjacent rooms. So the only rooms that are currently in the scene is this one and the room to the left, because that's all I have. But if we're like, you know, let's say we're in this room, let's say we're in this room, the only room that's in the scene, no, the only two rooms that are in the scene are this one and this one. And then if I'm in this room, it's only this one and this one. And so on. So usually there's only 3 rooms in a scene. Yeah, so it's already like a... I know there's like how... I'm pretty sure how like chunk loading works in like, let's say like a, I don't know, like a GTA type of game is probably much different. Or like, I mean, like an open world game. But honestly, my levels shouldn't even be this big. Like the size that they currently are. The only reason why it's this big is because this is a demo, including almost all of the like all of the mechanics, like showcasing all of the mechanics. You know, there's usually only around 3 rooms showcasing a mechanic, whereas like, you know, it really should be only like the dash and spring feature and stuff like this, like falling platforms. This will all be in the first room, or I'm sorry, in the first chapter. Maybe this will be in the first chapter, and then going forward, you know, we'll have like the zip lines might be in its own mechanic. The lasers are definitely going to be its own mechanic, or not its own mechanic, but like in a completely different room, or a completely different level. I mean, same with these. Like these could be in their own room. Need to wake up at 4 a.m. tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna have to call it here. Alright, sounds good. What time is it for you at the moment? Also, hello there, CSLR. What's with the blue background? It's blue because I was having a hard time seeing the or differentiating the background from the game. But like once the game loads in, because we have a parallax in the background, it doesn't even matter. 9:38 in Egypt. I see. Okay. Damn, you gotta wake up super early. All right, man. I'll see you. I did stream a little earlier today. Yo, how's it going, Juho? Connecting my bot to IRC, and then I forced the connection function, and it works fine. What's with all the blue stuff? Literally just answered that. It's just there because I was having a hard time when I was level designing. I couldn't see the background, and I needed to see what I wanted to like draw over and stuff. So what is the plan for today? I wrote some stuff down. These are my top movies. I've been updating this. So I did a bunch of movies too. Okay. Oh, I saw this last night. This movie was kind of trippy. Vivarium. Did I see any other one yesterday? No. Watch the Mario. Oh, I should add that. Mario movie. Let's change this song. Okay. Let's see. What is next? Well, first we have to open up our list. I think I did update my list last night, or I had some stuff I wanted to do today. So I want to add a spike tile map. Since we're working on this new type of is the music loud, by the way? Should be fine. Yeah, since we're going to be working on this new type of level, I want to make another tile map that's a little bit more sophisticated, since we're not using Godot 4. And it's not, I was thinking about it, it's not even going to be that sophisticated. Basically what I want to do is add each direction of tile map to like these little sections right here. And I was thinking I could do an auto tile, but it would be a little hard to make an auto tile because first we would have to make sure that all of our tile maps are centered on the origin, which is usually the case, but that might be... I don't want to risk... Like, for whatever reason, maybe I want to move it or something, it might mess with things. So what I think I'm going to do is just have a tile map with 4 different sprites, one going up, one going left, and one going right. And one going down, just to make our life a little easy. And what we can do on top of that is if we want to like iterate through it and make the script a little bit more sophisticated to handle like corner pieces like this, is we can just check what the coordinates of this one is, and if it has anything, or actually we would go left to right? So yeah, we would check like, we would check this one to see if there's anything to the bottom left of it, and if there is, we would add like a texture to like seamlessly connect these two. Same with this one. And then, yeah, pieces like this, or pieces like this. I was thinking about it, I'm not sure, we'll definitely not do it today, but it wouldn't be too difficult to just make an extra sprite, maybe like right here with like a spike, I don't know, sticking out this way or something. It's not too important, but I'd like to do it. It was kind of annoying to...
Don't worry, buddy. You're doing fine. Don't worry, buddy.
Yep.
You're doing fine.
Thank you for that, Octo. I'm doing fine now that you paid for the channel points to do that. But yeah. Yeah, it's been getting annoying to, move these around and copy them and stuff like that. So we're gonna write that up. And what else? What else do we want to do today? Idle move. Yeah, there's a small bug with the twilight state when you go from sticking to the ground, or like, from the idle or move state to the twilight state is a little buggy. And I'm trying to think what else we want to do today. Well, let's just do that first, and then we'll go forward. And one of the main reasons why I want to make this auto tile is because I'm thinking more rooms are going to be jagged like this, where you see like it's not a straight line anymore, and I think it'll look nicer. Or our rooms will look nicer when not everything is flat. Because the environment that this is going to be in is more like a cave rather than a castle. Did you make your spikes a sprite instead of using a tilemap for it? So, to node, it's a sprite with with 2 area 2Ds actually. I'm sorry, not 2 area 2Ds, 1 area 2D. But yeah, we're gonna convert it into a tilemap today. Well, the thing is, the way how it works with Godot 3 is that you can just put it into a into a tilemap and call it a day. You have to put it into a tilemap and then convert it to the node that already exists in the game. So yeah. Oh, but I just realized something. No. We have to keep it the same way. I was gonna say we could do it this way, where it's a tilemap and then we add an area 2D to the tilemap, but I'm trying to think if that would work. How to do it with the collisions? Yeah, so there's the only issue with the collisions here. Let me actually look at it really quick. So you can't do it with a tilemap. Let's do like a icon. We'll test it out to see. I wasn't planning on rewriting it. I was just going to make a script that imports the objects and puts them in the correct position. But theoretically, we could just use tilemaps by themselves. Let's see. So let's say we have 1 tile. Takazubir, thank you. I definitely just butchered your name, but thank you for the, was that a Twitch subscription or YouTube subscription? I have no idea. Nonetheless, thank you. I think it was YouTube. Thank you, man. Alright. So if we were to add this to a cell, what is this? 32? Was that 32? Would probably show in Twitch chat if it... Yeah, I checked already. But, okay. Let me see. If we edit this right here, we could add a collision, and I'm pretty sure we could even... Like, if we made... Here, wait. Yeah, we could theoretically add a collision, and then, it wouldn't look like this. I'm just messing around. Icon that PNG moment, yeah. Yeah, so we have 2 options. We could either put everything into a tilemap, or like, make our new spikes into a tilemap rather than having it in O2D, or we could keep the tilemap, or like we could make an entirely new tilemap and then run a script on the tilemap to change this object. Because honestly, the script for this is, all it does is we set the collision normal. Oh, yeah, I forgot we did this. I'm trying to think if there's any way to... This would be the only problem. If we use a tilemap, is getting the collision normal. Basically, to figure out if the tilemap is looking upwards or downwards, I wouldn't know. Actually, maybe I would know. I'm trying to think. So, if we're colliding somewhere, let's say the player is It'd be based on this, and then if it collides, we'd need to send a signal to like what area 2D this was, and I think we can do that because let me wait. Let me see our. Let's go into our script really quick. Area 2D. So we can get the collision. Oh, yeah. Body entered. I think we could get the player's global position, and then from there. So I add commands to my Twitch bot to control the game. That'd be fun. That's pretty cool. See what like people on stream type something and the Twitch bot reads it and then controls the game. So I think that's what you're trying to say. That's awesome. You know, do you know? I'm sure some of you guys know him. Freaking Irish John. Doug? No, I don't know. Irish John, he doesn't. I don't know. No, all I was gonna say is that he doesn't do that, I don't think, but what he does do is that like he has a game on Itch that you can click on, and then you can like play a game on his stream. So you play the game on your on Itch, but then it's displayable onto his Twitch stream, which is really cool. But yeah, I'm trying to think. We could do area entered, but when we do area entered, it's obviously going to grab the parent. How do we grab the collision shape? Area shape entered. Local shape index. We could grab the player's 2D position. You know, I might just like we could do this, or I could just import it as its own object and call it a day. You know, also, I just realized we could probably make this a polygon and ignore. Let's see. Never mind, I don't know how to do it. Alright, let's think about this. Yeah, we could grab the player's global position on an impact, but then it would be calculating it prior to everything. Seemed to be pretty easy to do with just multiplayer synchronizers. Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about it. I think I was just talking about it because I wanted to add to the conversation. Okay, so if this is horizontal, we go through global position entered. We would grab the index of the object that it just collided with, or the player's global position. The only thing is, I don't know where we would be on this tile map. Like, if we go through the center, I don't know how we would compare the player's global position. Because, like, theoretically, I don't know, for whatever reason, this one could be flipped, and this one isn't flipped. So you can come up through here, but not come down, or not come up through here. It's hard to say. Hey, how's it going, Anthony? Just trying to figure out if we want to make a new tile map for our spikes. You know what? For now, I'm just gonna implement it by using these. just to make our life easier. And then if we ever want to, I mean, it wouldn't be too difficult to implement it the other way and even keep the spikes the way they are currently. Like, we could still use the same telemap afterwards. Worst case scenario. Alright, let's do it. So I'm gonna import our... Whoops. Let's add our telemap. We'll call this spike telemap. New tile set, and we'll add our spike texture as one of them. Spike B repeat is the name. Our cells are going to be 8 by 8. Let's go back into here, make this, make a new single tile. Do that. Make a 8 by 8 snap option. There we go. And let's save this into scenes. We'll save this into... Wait, do we have a tile map? Yeah, we do. Save this as spike tile map. Okay. We're gonna need 4 different versions of this for every direction. So I'll throw this in here. Oh, wait a second. We can't make duplicates of this. We could, let me see. We could rotate, but I don't know if we're able to grab rotations. Maybe we are, let me see. But I don't know if I like that idea. Clear transform. Cell custom transform is and I also wonder if you press A, let's say we do this, I do that, and I control this again. This could work. So we could either keep it the same like this and rotate it, you know, by just pressing A. Are we gonna have multiple? Oh, but I still don't know how to grab the rotation. Grab tile rotation. Let me see. Godot grab tile rotation. Look for the transpose. This is Godot 4 tile map rotate tiles. Transpose. Transposed. Cell is transposed. Here, let's just try this out. We'll do one like this, one like this, one like this, one like that. And then let's just make a quick ready function. We'll say for cell in get used cells print cell dot get trans. is cell transposed. Is transposed on X, i.e. the X and Y are swapped. Cell dot get cell V. Oh wait, no, get cell V of cell dot X and get wait, cells are just, is it just a, I'm pretty sure it's just a vector too. Is transposed true, false, and then true. False, true, false, and then true. So is this considered flipped? Is transposed? I'm glad 4 added templates for kinematic body so I don't have to make a script. Yeah, I guess it's pretty nice. It does help with, like, you know, quickly adding movement. So yeah, we could grab just it is technically transposed, and then I guess we could also say is cell flipped, dude. But the script for this is kind of whack. Like it's I'd rather. I mean, it's not that much work. And why am I doing this to begin with? I already forgot. Oh yeah, because we want to check it if it's transposed. We can either add we could either check for the index or we could check for its transposition, I guess. Here, let me just see. Cell. Let me just see. And then we're also going to say print. This is Y flipped. So we'll just say is cell X Y flipped. Cell.x. Cell.y. Okay, so false is false, true, and then true, and then false, true. Wait. Okay, wait. This is false, yes, and then this is true, and also true, and then this is false, true, and then this one is true, false. Yeah, that's too complicated. We're just gonna add, I mean, it's not complicated, but it's annoying. Like, we have to check for 2 variables when we could literally just check, what the index is, and then match the index. Arrow X. Hello, hello. How goes the shenanigans? The shenanigans goes well. It's a little frustrating, mostly because there's no clear-cut answer, and we're just kind of like, oh, well, here are our options. What is the bullshit behind these options? And what's the bullshit with our other options? So, we're gonna go with plan B, and that's just adding a sprite map with all 4 directions. And we'll go from there. It won't be too difficult. What you're trying to do? We're just gonna make so we're using 3.5 at the moment, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna convert this into a tile map that actually places our original spikes into the game. So we're gonna use a tile map to draw our tile maps. It'll be pretty relatively easy, but yeah. Oof, 3.5 tile maps. Yeah. Yeah, I've been working on this project for a pretty long time, so converting to 4.0 is out of the question. Well, it's not out of the question. I've tried to in the past, but it was too much work. Like, I tried, like, even converting the player itself. I mean, to be fair, the player is the largest part of the game. But even then, converting like all the levels that I've designed using the 3.5 tile maps doesn't convert well. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick to 3.5. What sort of game is it? So here, I could show you the trailer. I would play it, but I'll play it like relatively soon. What is Steam? Who's inviting me to Counter-Strike? Summer Memories, that is not my game. I think that's like a hentai game or something. Alright, yeah, this is the platformer game. Yeah, I tried importing 3.5 tile maps into 4 from the game I'm working with, and it didn't like it. Yeah, yeah, and that was just one of the issues. Looks kind of like Celeste inspired at all? Yeah, no way. This game is completely original. None of the dashing mechanics, animations, wall climbs. Yeah, I've never seen this before. This doesn't look like any boss fight from, what was it, Celeste? Celeste? Oh, this game. I only have a measly 60 hours. Alright. I've seen it in so many design discussions. Yeah, so yeah, obviously that was a joke. Celeste has been a huge inspiration. I tried to make my, I do try to make my game unique, but I do look at Celeste a lot because I think they just did everything so well. So yeah, in terms of platforming, I think they've nailed it. And they've basically set the standard of what makes a good platformer, in my opinion. So for anyone else, they either need to make that or a better, either that or a better version. You know, either you make a clone or you make a better version of that platformer, in my opinion. Also helpful to see what worked elsewhere. Yeah. So yeah, we do have a few mechanics, unique mechanics, but for a lot of at least the beginning mechanics are, the wall climbs are very similar. What else? jumping. I mean, there is a dash in the game that's like heavily influential on the gameplay. So yeah. Rip auto. Yeah, what the hell? What's going on? This never happens. It might be because I have a light that's currently on. Yeah, let's. It's like feels like someone going blind. Let me see. Here, let me deactivate it and activate it again. There we go. Yeah, it does look weird, right? It might. I feel like it might be this light. Anyway, let me try again. Give me 1 second. Hopefully that's better. And let me deactivate it and activate it just in case. There we go. Okay, so let's go into our spike B. And yeah, I think we're just gonna use indexes, or like we're gonna use a sprite sheet, and then we'll grab the index, and then based on the index, we'll set the rotation of our original spike object. Spike underscore B repeat. Okay. So let's add an alpha channel to this. And that's literally it. Eventually we might even want to add more to this, but at least we'll be able to, like, we can update the texture. Like, you know, we can add more, and we can even add transitions from like this one to this one if we ever want to. But yeah, that'll be in a future, in a near future. So let's save this. We'll call this a what should we call it? Let me just export this. I think if I export one of them and then I start yeah, it saves it automatically. So we'll call this spike B repeat. Underscore sprite sheet. Okay. Instead of using this, we'll use the spike B repeat sprite sheet. Oh, damn, we accidentally deleted the telemap. That's okay. Did we not save this before? Oh, yeah, we did. Alright, this makes our life slightly easier. All we need to do is just match the... let's add the script here too. Yeah, and so for sell and use sell, instead of checking for, you know, if it's transposed, if it's flipped, or anything like that, we're just gonna match, match sell, or what do we want to do? Match sell dot get index, or yeah, get. Is it gets? No, whoops. Dude, I feel like I've forgotten how to use this. Index returns get cell of. We want get cell v, right? Cell, and then it's gonna be either 1, 2, 3, or 4. 2 pass. Actually, I'm trying to think. Yeah, we'll do this, but there's gonna be something to it. Before we add the cell, we're going to add a child of the path to this spike right here. So this is called just spikes. I'm gonna grab that. One thing that might be slightly weird. Oh yeah. There's gonna be something that's. I'm trying to think. Maybe we should make a new instance of everything, because now the rotation of everything is gonna be completely off. Like, wait. Let me see. Usually the origin is on the top left, and when we rotate this, the origin changes to be like over here or over here or over here. So what we might do in our script is just like, you know, move it to the left or right or up 8 pixels, or we can make a new version of our sprite and fix that, where like basically we could just, yeah, we could set it here, literally just on the ready function, but I don't know if we want to add a script like a. I think we'll do it here. So let's grab the spikes here. Spikes. Say. Spikes path is equal to. And then we're just going to instance this. We're going to call this temp. Say var temp spike is equal to spikes path dot instance. And then I'm trying to think. Depending on the cell v, if it's 1, it's basically the original. So we're going to say, you know, temp spike dot global position is equal to map to world of our cell. That's basically it. That's basically it for most of them. But then on this here, let's actually just, we're actually through this here. And I think in the script we'll just say alright, let's see. If it's rotated, I forgot what it looks like, so let me just throw this in here. So this is what it looks like here. The global position on 0 actually needs to be moved down 1, because, wait, let me see. If it's like this. Oh, dude, oh no. I think we have to update our texture here. Let me see. I completely forgot about this. Actually, it might not be a big deal. In the editor, it's gonna look weird. Like it's gonna look like it's a tile bigger. Maybe we can update that. Yeah, we could get rid of these extra tiles here, like on the bottom. So yeah, it'll look like this in the editor. I think we'll drop it down a bit. So if it's like this, the origin I'm pretty sure is 0, -1. I'm pretty sure it's the top left right there. Let me see. Let's just print cell. Yeah, 0, -1. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna add +8 to this one. So temp spike dot global position plus equals 8. Then let's look at our left. So this was vector2 dot up. Let's see. When we rotate it, what's our next one? Right. So when we rotate it to the right, This is kind of what it looks like. So it drops down one, or no, it doesn't drop down one. It's still in this section here, but hey, we had 16 now, I believe, because the origin was here plus 16. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Okay. What's next? On 300, or sorry, in 180 degrees. 180 degrees from here to here, that's minus 8, and that's it. Minus 8. You know, I just realized this might be flipped. Like, it might be minus equals 8, because I forgot we still need to rotate it. We didn't actually rotate it, but I'm just gonna try this out. And this actually should be dot y, dot x, and then what's our final one? Vector 2 dot left, which is 270. What's that? Yeah, we want to push it to the right. So this is going to be x plus equals 8. And I think this one needs... Here, let's just run it, see what it looks like. I know we messed up somewhere, though. We'll actually just test out one at a time. And then what we'll do at the end of this is... once this is done, set cell v of cell to -1, and we'll see the position. Oh, this one's gonna be right actually, no matter what. And another thing I just realized: 0, 1, 2, 3, not 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just make sure of that. 0, 1. 2 and 3. And let's just add a camera here for now. Why don't I see anything? Because we didn't actually add it. So after this is done, add child of our temp spike. Alright, that looks good. Actually we don't know because we don't know what the origin is, so I'm gonna just grab the origin as well. What we'll do to represent our origin is, let's just make an icon right here. And this is 0, -1. Alright. Wait, what? How did this get set? Oh, because we add it no matter what. Let's just do... Dude, this is too complicated. I mean, it's not complicated, but we're messing with our script here. Let me delete that, and we'll just add a sprite. Yes. Did I figure out? We're still working on it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run it again. Okay, so the second one needs to be pushed up 1. So this is plus equals 8. And we're not seeing this one for whatever reason. Let me... Oh, you know what it is? It's probably... Here, let me comment this out and just see what it looks like. Oh! There's one thing that I completely forgot, and that's we want to make sure that the rotation also matches. So temp.spike.rotation is going to equal 0, which is the default. Then over here, temp.rotation is equal to 90. Oops. Temp.rotation 180. And then temp.rotation. Oh wait, this is supposed to be the degrees. 270. Okay. It's kind of hard to tell which one's which. Let me erase all of this. Alright, so we want it to push up 1 and to the right. Up 1 to the right. So this is plus 0. We'll just say dot x plus 8. Alright. That's good. Then let's do the next one, which is vector 2 dot down. This one's weird. It's not even centered correctly. This is flipped 180 degree. Oh, because we put it in the wrong section here. No, we didn't. Wait, what the hell? Okay, if rotation degrees is equal to 180, what the? Why are they on top of each other like that? Oh, it's the, it's the positioning here that's wrong. Okay. So on vector 2 dot right, it seems like we need to push it 4 pixels, which is odd. So vector 2 dot x plus 12. Temp spike position. Oh. Plus equals 12. Did I? Maybe I just didn't. I never added the 8. Yeah. But it's still wrong. And there's another thing that's wrong with these spikes, and that's I actually don't put them into like this exact position. So I'm trying to think what would be the best approach. Because if you see here, we're like even though the image is an 8x8, we actually like dig it into the tile. So this is actually like if this is the origin, it's actually what? Let me see. 1, 2, 3. 3 pixels. 1, 2, 3. 3 pixels down. So it would be. Let me see. Let's try this again. Okay, we'll keep it like this on the x-axis for now. Let me just drop it down. To what is that? +3 as well on the y-axis. Okay, so it's correct on the y-axis. Let me remove this for now so I don't get confused. Okay. Alright. And then let's do this one. So yeah, this is actually going to get pushed down. Each one of these, like if it's this one's going to get pushed down 3 pixels, this one's going to be pushed to the left 3 pixels, pushed up 3 pixels, and this one pushed right 3 pixels. Also, thank you, Stanusho. Added a command to my bot, just to annoy one of my friends when I join the stream. So, what exactly does the bot do? Just commands and stuff. I see. Finally making the spike tile set, I see. Yeah. I think we're basically done. Almost done. We just need to finish this one right here. We're almost done with all our directions. Okay, this one, the rotation is set here. We want to make sure temp spike dot global position dot x plus equals. I'm gonna say. I think it's just 8. Let me see. +8. And you know what's funny? This actually seems correct on the x-axis, or I'm sorry, on the y-axis. It seems correct, but yeah, it actually does look correct. It's on this axis and this one that it's wrong. I wonder what did I do here? Temp spike dot y. Let me see what it looks like if it's just 0. It is correct technically. Maybe this is supposed to be +16. Maybe that's what's tripping me up. It's so hard to tell because we don't actually see the grid here. Let's see. Using gift, I see. Wait, actually I don't know what gift is. Oh, I see. For 3.5. Oh, okay. What is next? Let me see. Okay, plus 16 is wrong. Let me redo this one more time. Okay. Dot y plus 8 plus equals 8. And I think it might be plus 3 as well. Yeah, that looks more right. Okay. And then for the x-axis, here, let's do this too. I'm gonna... It's funny that I have to do like these weird edge cases here. For our telemap, let's do 1 here, and then we're gonna skip 1, and then 1 here. And then I'm just gonna add a telemap. Let's make this centered. Alright, that'll give us a better representation of what we need. So that's good. Okay, for this one specifically on the y-axis, we need to make sure that it's up 1 and to the left. So yeah, remember we added that plus 3. That plus 3 should not be there. But on the x-axis, let's see what it looks like again. On the x-axis, we want it to be not plus 3, but just nothing. That looks decent. Here, let's also increase... Let's put the z-index on like 20 million for these. Trying to make sure the origins line up? Yeah, exactly. So this one is good. This one seems good, but I can't tell. Here, let me zoom in. I could do that. I mean, yeah, I could do that. I think I just wanted to be consistent with what, like, because we keep the same tiles, and I feel like if I mess with the origin here, it's gonna mess with the spikes that I already have built into the game. And yeah, if we put it in the center, we would still have to account for some sort of movement anyway. So, actually, I think having it offset is probably best. What are the ambient sounds? You hear ambient sounds? You might hear ambient sounds. Oh yeah. Because I have a singleton playing the sounds in the game. That's why you hear that. Why would you have to have movement? Because the origin is still on the top left for tilemaps. So I would still have to move, like, if the origin was right here, I would still have to move it to the right and down. Unless you could do centered stuff here in the the origin of a tile is top left? Yeah. I mean... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's top left. Map to world. Yeah, let's print this out. Yeah, our first one should be like 0, -8. Oops. Yeah, 0, -8. Yeah, grid maps might be a little different. Yeah. We are almost done. Let me see what else we have left. Wait, what happened here? Oh yeah, we put this. Let's get rid of that. Okay, this looks good. This. Okay, wait, they're not consistent here. This one is sticking out a bunch. Why? Oh, because we did y plus 8 plus 3. Dude, why am I not getting this? Alright, yeah, there we go. Plus 8. That's all we need. For this one, let's see. Global position dot x plus nothing. Yeah, I think that's correct. On the flipped version, that's correct. And then for this one, it needs to be plus vector plus 8, and then I think also y plus 8. And there we go. Perfect. Okay. I think what I'll also do is in our tilemap, I don't want to misrepresent things, so I'm going to do this. I'm just going to grab this, throw it 1, 2, 3. Just so everything is consistent here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let me get rid of this too. Shady Goat. Or Shadiest Goat. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. How's it going, Shady? I'll give you a shout out. What you been up to? Oh, dude. Oh my god. I almost raided you. I think I'm a little tired. Did a test stream and ended. Who else would I raid? Thank you. Or what else would I do other than raid? Dude, everyone seems to be raiding bots these days. What sort of bot? Actually, I could just check it out. Discord and Twitch, nice.
Interaction response. First pagination.
Seems like a lot of programming, nice. Probably goes way above me. But yeah, thank you for the raid. We're just doing some light programming at the moment. I could show you guys what the game looks like. Give me 1 second. 7K lines, huge mess. Oh yeah, mine's a huge mess too. I tried refactoring the other day, or yeah, I've tried refactoring this project, but it was just, it's too much code to start now. Like, I'm doing little, like, step by step, from time to time whenever I want to implement a new mechanic, but for the most part, I can't. It's just too much. What's the game about? It's about, I don't want it to sound dark. It's technically about death. It's heavily inspired by Celeste. Like, the gameplay is heavily inspired by Celeste. But yeah, the story is kind of like my own little, I would say, like, my own attitude on death and life after death. Not necessarily life after death, but like what could happen to a soul. If you've ever seen the short film called The Egg by Kurzgesagt, well, not by Kurzgesagt, but like it was one of their videos. I feel like it kind of perfectly represents what I want the game to be about. Sort of. Backgrounds look nice. In case I never... Thank you, Devereaux. Also, hey, how's it going, Devereaux? I don't think I said hi. The one where everyone is the same person? Yes, that's the one. Yes. Dude, I love that short movie. It's like very inspirational, and it also goes like, it also, I don't know, agrees with my like philosophy on life. So I'm trying to do something similar with this game. Not necessarily like, oh, we're all the same person, but more so like, hey, death's not too bad. But also there might be some plot twists where the player isn't actually dead. So stay tuned. It's coming out soon, TM. Also, I apologize for my horrible gameplay at the moment. Here, let me connect my controller. The movement is very interesting. Yeah, so I typically play with a controller. Right now it's based on mouse input. Like, your dash is based on mouse input, which is actually something that I haven't really seen in platformers. At least with like games. Oh, we need to fix this. We just refactored our how our raycasts work. But yeah, the movement, I didn't really like using a keyboard and mouse for platformers, so I decided to include a mouse where, like, you know, your mouse position is what determines your dash direction. I also have some settings where you can mess with it, where, like, let's say you don't like having to move your mouse depending, like, you know, relative to the player's global position. You could just be, it could just be based on the center of the screen, and so, like, if you move your mouse down, it'll move up. Oh, wait. Yeah. If you just move, depending on where you move your mouse, yeah, it's kind of like an FPS where, like, your cursor is always put to the center of the screen. So if I swing my mouse to the left, it'll go to the left. If I swing it to the right, it'll go to the right. I don't like this version, but if people like, I'm trying to give people as many options as they want. But yeah, personally, I just like to use a controller. I think the game is best played with a controller. But yeah, this is gameplay, and currently we're working on this mechanic. I'll show you. It's kind of like, if you have played Celeste, there are like these, you know, like galaxies that you dash through, and it extends your dash. This one is similar, but it's more so you kind of have the ability to control your position. Mouse and platformers are sacrilege. Yeah, the thing is, like, you're going to get, like, you know, the hardcore gamers are probably going to use either a keyboard or, you know, like the D-pad on the controller. And I think most quote unquote hardcore gamers play on a keyboard. But I feel like I'm gonna get like a lot of normies who, I don't want to say normies, but I'll just call them normies for the sake of argument, that don't know how to play a platformer and don't have a controller. And so I think having a mouse is like the perfect middle ground. But who knows? Maybe we'll revolutionize platforming with controllers. I mean with mouse and keyboards. So yeah, this is the current mechanic that we're working on. And what we're working on now, we're working on something to make our level design a little easier. These rooms aren't done yet. But yeah, this is technically, even though it looks very similar to the other rooms I was showing, the tile map here is gonna be more like a cave. Feels similar to the leaf. Yeah, it's kind of a combination of the two, kind of like the galaxy one and the leaf. And if you're in here for a long enough time, the game does get darker, and then you'll die if you're in here for a long period of time. I do like the idea of this, but I don't know where I'm taking it. For now, I'm just designing rooms with the mechanic. Maybe we should revolutionize the genre mostly played by tryhards. Yep. But yeah, now we're just trying to figure out how to make this into a tile map. If we were using Godot 4, this would be a lot easier, but because I'm still on Godot 3, I mean, it's not even that hard. I don't know why I'm complaining. It's only been what, like it's only been an hour since we started streaming, and we're basically done. Let me just try this one more time. Did we finish this one? Yeah, we did. Okay. We're good. Oh, but does this actually work in the game? We haven't tested that out. So let's go here, and for now I'm gonna delete all of these spikes, or I'll just move them down, and let's add our spike tile map. See if it works. Whoops. Oh, thank you for the follow. Did a message from me just get spammed? I'm not sure. People have been complaining about, like, I literally have never touched the auto mod, but I feel like something has been happening. Feels like you... Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Unfortunately. The thing is, like, on my Discord, on my Twitch, I literally have the settings to be like there's barely any moderation on the auto mod, but it seems like it has a mind of its own. Twitch is dumb, yeah. It seems so. Alright, so this doesn't make design that much easier, but what I do like about this is now that we can handle like little sections like this, so like, you know, I can just do that. Without having to, you know, move them individually. I think it makes our life a little bit easier. And what I'm thinking of doing eventually is, let's say we have another tile right here, we could make a script to handle like corner pieces. Since we're not really using it, we could use a bit mask right here too. I mean, an auto tile. Although, I don't think that it would help actually. Yeah, we would just grab, you know, the rotation of this object, or, you know, the index of this one, the index of this one, and then if they're, you know, if this one is right above this one, then we would make like, you know, an L bracket right there. But yeah, we actually don't know if this works. Let's see. What? This is the one from the original. Yeah. Well, it does work, and then that happens. Let's just delete all of this. Let's get rid of all of that. Run it again. Testing is for nerds. All right, then let's wait. What? Why is this? Oh, it just saved, I guess. Huh. Okay. Why? Oh, okay. What? Collisions with this one. Alright, I think it works. The script in our spikes still seem to also work, which I guess is a you know, good sign. Let's get rid of those. I will put some spikes. I'm gonna put some vertical spikes going downwards here. And some going upwards here, just to see if it works. Dude, why am I'm so tired. We took 200 milligrams of caffeine. Drinking black tea right now. Like, I should be, you know, wired. I'm exhausted. Okay, yeah, it works. Today's been tiring as fuck. The thing is, I only woke up like 3 hours ago too. Like, my eyes just feel the pain. But I will say, I woke up 3 hours ago, but I did go to sleep very, very late. So maybe all in all, we didn't get that much sleep. Alright, yeah. Cool. The telemaps work. I could basically say we at least did something today. What else we have to do? Add spike telemap. Cool. Fix move state to twilight state. Average dev moment, yeah. What I've been doing lately is we do some like light programming on stream, and then right before I go to bed, I'll do like level design, and that's been my schedule for like the past week. We're currently actually doing a game jam. It's called a marathon jam. It's like a jam where we work on our projects for a month straight. I don't take it too seriously. Like, you know, I'm not going to actually treat it like a huge marathon, but I do want to make sure I'm at least working every single day. Also, thank you for the follow, whoever that was. I think I missed it. Karkalov. Thank you, man. You go to bed willingly? Yes, I do go to bed willingly. Actually, I do fight it sometimes. Like, I'll feel the tiredness, but I'll still stay up for whatever reason. Alright. Let's fix the raycasts here. I actually don't know what's causing the problem, so we're gonna have to do some investigations. Basically what happens here is, let's say I'm going from the move state into this state right here. I can't move up anymore. And, oh, you could also see that our our sprite is still visible sometimes if we move back and forth. So I'll have to figure out what's going on there. My brain is about to kill me. It's ready to kill me. It's too scared to fight me because it knows I can stay up to hours that are not known to mankind. Well, what are hours not known to mankind? I went to sleep at like 5 a.m. last night. Maybe even later than that, like 5 or 6. And the night before, the 25th hour. Damn, yeah, those hours really aren't known. Alright. Let's look at our player. So yeah, the player code is a little hectic at the moment, or very hectic. I plan on updating it. I don't think it's going to be too difficult to add new states to the player when we do like refactor everything, but I've been ignoring it. It works right now, and there's no point in fixing it. There is one bug though, and I actually saw it while I was showcasing the game. Sometimes I think what's happening is our player goes into the wall slide state when hitting a trampoline sometimes. And I think it has to do with our raycasts colliding with the wall here. So I'll need to figure out what's going on there. Let's see, maybe we'll even figure it out today since we're working on raycasts. Yeah. Who knows when we'll actually update it? I'm supposed to release a new version. People have been bothering me about releasing a new version, especially on Linux, but I made a promise that I'm going to do it this week. Or, what's today's date? Today is Sunday the 9th. Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days left. We got this. Do it, Linux? Yeah. There was supposed to be a Linux, like the Linux version I think is fully like it works. There was a bug with it originally that I did fix, and then I fixed the bug, and then I just never released the new version. Wait, you start your week on a Sunday? I don't start it on a Sunday. The thing is, I don't have like a specific day that my week starts. I'm stuck on the same schedule, like almost like the same pattern, I do the same thing every day, basically. Whether it's a weekend or weekday, holiday, you name it. As a weak purist. What is it? You keep saying that word, purist. Is that the new lingo? Traditional rules or structures. Are you the purist, or are you saying as it... I don't know, man. Alright, let's fix... I literally don't know what's going on here with the raycast. I don't know why we're forced into, like, not moving up. I think it's the snap. Our snap is still technically vector 2 dot down. Let me see. Yeah, let's do that. It's not a raycast. On interstate. States dot twilight. And this is why we need a better state machine. It's too much to like search for that code. Eureka. I see. There we go. Wow. We're making so much progress today. We fixed one bug. We implemented something for better level design. Could literally call it here and end the stream and be perfectly satisfied with my day. What else? Oh, let me make sure we're still snap is still set back to vector 2 dot down. Snap is equal to yeah, it's set to vector 2 dot down here. And on move. I don't know why I did ×2 here, where idle is just 1. I think vector 2 dot down is good enough, but I'm not gonna touch all of our legacy code at the moment. I thought I saw the player model still. Are you talking about here? Like after it gets dark? Yeah. The player is still here. There's no death state on the player with it. Like, I don't know if I want to keep this mechanic. That's why. So like, you know, I've implemented it. There's no like level design around it. If it makes it, yeah, like, no. Oh yeah. We didn't fix that. Right. So. There are two bugs with this. One where the sprite doesn't disappear sometimes, and then one where we were stuck on the ground. But yeah, it does. Let's see. Probably. Actually, let me see. I think it has to do with the hitboxes. No, yeah. We saw it for a split second. So, let's see where we're making our sprite visible. Sprite node. Sprite node visible. When are we setting it to true? I think that's the first question we want to ask. On our dash state and on the entrance of our dash, and then when are we setting it to false? Background music nostalgia. Yeah. Now, I've literally been playing this on repeat for the past, like, 3 weeks now. It's like my official programming music. Sprite node.visible. I think we must be using $ sprite. Oh wait, it's gonna be a light sprite. Okay, zipline, rope swing, twilight. This is on the exit state, or no, on area hitbox exited, light.sprite.visible, it's true. That's usually what we want to happen, and then exit state. We should probably make this a little bit more consistent here. Let's replace all of this with Alright. And false, let's do the same thing. Do I know how to make a 2D chess variant with Godot? I'm MPC, greetings. How are you, great traveler? I'm doing great, but I'm also an NPC. On the top of my head, do I know how to make a 2D chess variant with Godot? No, I do not. But I'm sure there are a bunch of... Actually, someone posted it recently. I do know someone on Discord that has been working on it. Wait, wrong Discord. I can tell you right now. Where is it? Was it in Game Jams, maybe? No, wait. Yeah, right here. Stockfish source code. Isn't it better to have a variable for which the sprite to use rather than switches for each sprite? Switches for each sprite. Am I using switches? See, these are player states. And like technically, yeah, I'm using a switch. I do plan on refactoring this where they do switch. Like, it's iterating through what the current state is in the physics process of the player. But yeah, I do plan on changing that. But the switches themselves, yeah, that's specifically for the sprites, which is gonna, like I said, it's gonna be handled differently. So yeah, wait, I copied that here. I'll just paste it into the chat. Maybe you can look that up, Stockfish, for the chess variant thing that you were looking for. Here, let me actually look it up. Stockfish chess. Chess and Godot. Stockfish is just chess AI. Oh. Well, you can download the source code. I think he left after he said no. Wait, I think I know who that person was. Oh wait, maybe not. The Chaos Boy with Riddles 148. Never mind. Official Stockfish. Stockfish. All right. Because I can see you setting light model equals true. Let me see. I don't remember anything saying light model equals true. This was when I was searching up sprite node. Sprite node dot visible. dead, zipline, enter force dash, rope swing, zipline. So setting visible versus what? Ba 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 ba. The Chaos Boy is long gone. It's long gone, and he took his riddles with him. So yeah, well, what is wrong with using that visible again? I'm trying to scroll up to see what you wrote, but I'm like too tired to like read everything. It all just looks like gibberish to me. Oh, isn't it better for a variable for which the sprite has to use, rather than switches for each sprite? Isn't it better for the so like have a like sprite node visible is equal to, you know, is sprite visible or something like that? Oh shit, was it true or false? What was this? I don't know why that would make it better. Because the sprite node is already a variable within the sprite class. And these are only ran within like whenever the states are changed, not like constantly. You get what I mean? But yeah, maybe I'm not understanding something. Translations are usually lost through text. Entity sprite mode is equal to light or normal or whatever else, which then would draw one. I'm too tired to ask this. Entity sprite mode. I mean, maybe. I don't like if you're asking if it has if like there's any effect it has on performance. I don't think it would. I think I'll go to sleep now and just ask you whenever I see you next time. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, like I said, it might just be me. I am known to be smooth-brained sometimes. But thank you again for the raid, and yeah, I'll see you next time. I'll check you out the next time you're streaming. I think I followed you. Let me just double check. Yep. Alright. Alright, till next time, Shady's Goat. Peace. Alright. Dude, I am so tired. I might take another caffeine pill. Oh, Devereaux, you know Shady's goat? All right, let's figure out the whole visible crap. Sprite node dot visible. Now they've got me thinking, like, what the hell is wrong with using visible? Sprite dot visible is equal to false. Oh, you told Shady. Nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. I do remember you talking to someone on stream. I wonder if that was the same person. You know, this icon does look familiar too. I think I do remember. Are they on your stream often? Sprite node dot visible. You know, it's so cool. Like, I love seeing, like, or like, I'm still relatively new to the Twitch community, but it's cool, like, how, like, people, like, come together, you know, like making new streamer friends. Like, even though we don't even talk, like, as like, you know, we don't talk outside of streaming, but it's still cool, you know. We have some friendly banter here and there. Yeah, I think I do remember that. I think last time I was on your stream, I remember you talking to someone. And I think the, you know, it's all coming together. All right, we're stuck on sprite.visible. The dev community is like a village. Yeah. I think maybe it's like that for all communities, because like I do have a small game dev community as well that's like totally unrelated to streaming, and it feels like that too. Like people are very close. It almost feels like a, you know, like a family, you know. If enter force that, we need to fix our state machine. This is too crappy. Let's see. Teleport portal to zipline on the entrance. Yeah, where the hell is sprite node.visible set to false on our enter state? It should be here. You know what it is? I think our timer is messing with it too. But here, let's do this. On the entrance of Twilight, sprite node.visible is set to false. And you know, actually, that was, I think, maybe the only thing that was messing with us. Let's see if it ever happens again. That sounded like a manager saying that we are a family here and so on. Damn. Is that something that's pretty common? Like, now I feel like some, you know, fake douchebag. He's like, yeah, we're a family here, and I want us all to be a family, and also I want you to work hard. Hey, how's it going, Psychoros? Alright, yeah, I think we got it to work. There doesn't seem to be any bug. Oh! No, yeah, it works. Look at that, three bugs in one stream. I mean, to be fair, there shouldn't have been bugs to begin with, but we still got 3 bugs. I want to find more bugs if it's this easy. Dude, there is one bug that I've had in the game for like, you know, like three releases in a row, and I actually don't know what's causing it. And I think just redoing the entire state machine will fix this, like when we refactor everything. But yeah, it's just gonna take too much time. It's Easter today, dude. I did not know it was Easter. Oh shit! Happy Easter. It's Monday here. Easter is long gone, damn. Work time. Damn. Well, I hope you had a good Easter, just like us. No Easter in Japan. It doesn't exist. No, I get what you mean. I mean, I didn't even know it was Easter, so that goes to show how much I actually celebrate the holiday. Oh yeah. So we did redo our raycasts, and now we get a wall slide on this from time to time, or it should be all the time. Yeah, we get wall slides, and that's, I actually don't know why. Let me see. Yeah, very interesting. Let's see. The hitbox of that object. Let's see. Is 3. So we want to put our hitbox. Let's do this. Let's go into our player. Let's go into our raycast. And for the floor here, I think I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with this. We could either make it so that it's on another tile here, like 8. Like all of these go on 8 instead of 3. I do remember there being a bug though if I do this. Let's find out. Maybe we should have backed everything up before we did that, but I'll remember. Platform TSCN. And let's remove the 3 here. Let's see what happens. Oh! Okay. I see now. Oh no. This bug again? Let me see. Okay, so these are colliding. They're colliding with the player. And we need to figure out how to make it not collide with the player. There are other holidays. Yeah, that seems about right. That's really all holidays are, right? Just get-togethers. So maybe we will ignore this bug for today. I honestly don't feel like rewriting it. Actually, wait. Let me see. I think what we would have to do is put the raycast on like 7 or something. I think that would be a quick fix. Is to put everything on 7, and then our platform here we would also put on 7. And I think I think that would be a moment of truth. There we go. You know, it's crazy. I'm like as tired as can be, and yet we're able to like bang out like not that these are like super complicated mechanics, but like I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like maybe when I'm wide awake, I overthink everything, and I'm just like, okay, wait, let's delve deep into, you know, the mysteries of what, you know, optimizing this random shit that's already not even optimized. You know. But I guess when I'm tired, I'm just like, all right, let's just deal with this bullshit now. I'm also swearing way more than I usually do, so I apologize for that. What other bugs? We do have this bug where like sometimes we get stuck on the wall, or we're like in the climb state while we're about to jump, and then our momentum gets ruined, but I'm not going to solve that today. I think, one, I don't know what the edge case is that causes it to happen, and two, I don't think I have enough brain cells today to do that. What do we learn from this? Don't give a shit about your game. You know what's funny? I was just thinking about this the other day. Like, some games, I feel like they actually don't care. No, I don't want to say they don't care, but like they don't treat it like it's, they don't make it sound so deep when they work on their game. And I think that's what I need to do, especially when it comes to level design. Like lately, I've been like overthinking level design, and what I think I'm gonna do is just make a crap ton of levels, and then whichever ones don't work out, whichever ones are crappy, we'll just delete. But yeah, I'm planning on doing like I did this in less than a day, and I think I should be able to make way more than this. I want to say maybe 3 or 4 rooms per day is definitely possible. Chat, how are you not tired, streamer? That's my secret, I'm always tired. Yeah. I will say, this is the most I've ever been tired while streaming, this has been the most. Crazy Stewie, how's it go? I haven't heard from you in a while, man. Hope you're doing alright. Been lurking occasionally? Nice. So I think I did everything I wanted to do today, so maybe we'll just do some more level design. I was gonna do this later tonight. Like, what I've been doing lately is I watch a film or something, and then while I'm watching the film, I'll just like make random rooms. But I could do it on stream. Maybe we'll figure out some new mechanics along the way. You know, I did have this crazy dream. Have I looked into Godot 4 yet? Yeah, I have. If I ever do a game jam or something, I'll make it in Godot 4. I tried converting this to Godot 4, along with like refactoring everything, and it just took too much brain power. The tilemaps were all messed up. Converting the player would take a lot of time. I tried doing it. What I tried doing was, yeah, originally I was going to refactor everything in 4.0, like especially the player. That was too difficult, so then I decided, hey, let me just refactor the player in 3.5, but make it compatible with 4.0, which was promising, but I did it for like 5 days and found it was too much. Like, it was just too much work. So then I decided, hey, let's screw that. Let's just stick to what we got, and we'll refactor things along the way. Like, we fixed our raycasts a bit. I think that's pretty much all we did so far. And we've implemented new mechanics, so I think eventually we'll do it, but not in the near future, at least not right now. It's probably not worth it. Yeah, the only reason that I thought it might have been worth it was because I also wanted to make a like 2D. I wanted to make a tutorial on how like this entire game was made, but I didn't like. I wanted to refactor everything because like there's just like so much stuff in here, and I would love to learn 4.0 along the way, but whatever. I'll just spend like whenever I do a new game jam, I'll learn little by little. Why is there a lock on your drawer handle? That's where I keep all my secrets. No, it's... I don't know why there's a lock there. I think I just had an extra lock and I put it there. I actually don't even know where the key is. It's probably in that drawer, but I'd have to look for it. There's like so much trash in that drawer specifically. So yeah, the only feature that I thought was really cool with 4.0 is that, like how the tile maps are handled. But yeah, considering that I can't even use the tile maps that I'm currently using in 4.0 or like, you know, converting to it, it's kind of a deal breaker for me. And I'm sure I remember seeing somewhere there was like a better conversion tool, but yeah. The tile maps in 4.0 are not so good, I see. I mean, I think it's just cool that you can add nodes to it now instead of just like doing it via code. Like that's what we're doing right now. That's what we did with our new spike tile map. Dare I say, worse than 3? Oh, So then maybe it's good. We're still on 3. Oh wait, did we fix this? Let me see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, part of me is happy that I'm on 3, but part of me is sad. Like, I feel like everyone is probably going, like all my fellow Godot devs are gonna leave me. They're all gonna be on 4.0, and I'm just gonna be here on 3. Me by my lonesome. Should make a procedural level generator with reinforcement feedback, like Tinder for levels. What? I actually vibe with 3.5.1. It's really good. Yeah, I think they actually made a 3.5.2 with some, like, I think they implemented some stuff from 4.0. I don't know if they released it yet. 3.5.2. I think it's not out yet. Although it's been a hot minute. Oh. Download Godot 3. Oh yeah, 2 is out. I think you must do some transitions between the levels. One thing I've seen people do in Godot is use external tilemap tools like LDTK. Yeah, I think that's what Sekhiros is actually doing. No more Godot. Honestly, everything I've gotten so far, like I don't mind using the Godot tilemap. I've already used it. Like I'm this far into it, I'm probably never not going to use it, unless I make a different project. But yeah, it's served me well so far. Why would they release 3.5.2? I think because they know a lot of people aren't going to transition to 4 if they're working on their main projects. So honestly, I might switch to 3.5.2. Even 2.x got updates well into 3.x development. Which happens a lot in large projects. Your tile data will be lost. Do you have any like links on that? I've never had that issue. Alright. Let's do some level design with our good old 2D tile maps. They did improve it a bit with Godot 4. Alright, so one thing I've been doing lately, on the subject of level design, I've been kind of just going freeform, like I just do whatever. But I do like to exaggerate the mechanic, or like exaggerate showing the mechanic for a long period of time. So like this mechanic is literally just us going horizontally and at different levels. So you have to like, you go through, then you go through again with barely any input. Then this one you dash through, going a little bit higher. And then this one you have to wait a little bit, you drop down, and go through and then dash out. It's very simple stuff. This one's a little bit more complicated, where now you go vertically, horizontally, and then this one is both vertically and horizontally, left and up, and then this one's down and right. But I think before we introduce this room, we're going to bring room 112, and we're just going to show that vertical transitions are possible. It's not Obviously, it's not rocket science. So yeah, let's do it. Also, there are like a bunch of spikes down here. Let's see what's going on there. Oh yeah, these were the old spikes. Flappy Bird on acid. Maybe. Not really, though. You know what is really cool, though? I've seen, like, videos recently of it. I didn't know it was, like, this crazy, but, have you seen Geometry Dash? Like, that looks like some of the later levels look like horror, like, acid trips or something, you know? Like, there's, like, demons and, you know, it's, like, peaceful, and then demons, and then crazy backgrounds, and, you know, I don't know. Just reminded me of that. And that's what actually I thought of, like, with these things where, like, you transition into this galaxy thing, and then something crazy happens in the background. We did the thing where, like, everything in the outside turns dark, but I don't really know if I like that. We might do some other type of transition. Maybe we could mess with the lighting of the game, where when you go inside of here, everything else turns like, you know, pitch black or like alpha with like white lines everywhere. I don't know. I'm just brainstorming, but could be a cool idea. Wait, you have each spike as a scene? Yeah. Well, right now I do. So we just made a spike tilemap. That's what it was originally. What we could do, either we're going, the thing that's, we could fix it right now, but yeah, right now what I do is this saves the scene. So like we grab the scene and then set the rotation, but eventually we could just mess with this and then add the hitboxes here. I didn't transition to it just yet. My optimizer heart broke a little bit. I'm sorry, man. But yeah, I'll let you know that it is in the works of just being a tile map, but right now it is still a scene. So yeah, we don't use these anymore, but it's still, they're still technically scenes. Like this is, well, once it loads in, it's a scene. You can do that. High pass filter, low pass filter, or low pass. When you enter the galaxy area, kind of make it feel like space. Because there's no space. Oh, that would be pretty cool, actually. Kind of like in when you go through water, like, you know, in video games where, like, you know, the music. Have you played? I think they do this in the Messenger. I'm pretty sure, where like they play the music, and then if you go into the water, like if you go into any water source in the Messenger, it turns into like a, yeah, like a low pass music. That's a good idea, actually. I'll write that down. Thank you. Here, let's put that up here, because this is where I put all my new mechanics, features. Let's do... like a break from reality, yeah. The only thing I'm concerned with is that like some of these are very short, like this one right here, and I have an issue with the sounds too. Like it actually kind of bothers me how short it is. So like, right here. MLJesus_TV. Thank you for the raid, man. It's a good name, by the way. End table. Thank you for the follow. Here, let me give you a shout out. What you been up to, MLJesus? Bit of game dev, fixing some stuff, making boss fight more intense. Nice. So you're working on, let's see. Do you have any links, by the way? Oh, it's like a Metroidvania type of game.
Okay.
Some quality game dev.
Small. Okay. We'll put it inside. Just godot. Wait, you can just pick. What's this one? We gotta. Could be.
I want to see
Yeah,
some gaming.
Is that all I needed to do?
I'm calling it
Again,
an X-Men like copying the game loop from that and having the kill boss to gain a weapon sort of thing. I see. Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's all the cameras in this. No, wait. There's a door.
More
camera.
towards the
There's a
end.
door camera. Where is the unlockable door? So this is the first unlockable door, as you can see. A little bit.
You're calling it Mega Man X like?
What are
Oh, okay. Like not literally.
put an
Like the
event here
the,
and
the
just put
gameplay is Mega Man
stars out.
X like. I was gonna say interesting approach for a name.
these of each, because they have a lot of mechanics that are just like, because currently it's, you don't really know that it's coming. When he teleports, I'm going to add a sound so you can hear, and maybe a little bit times Alright, let's try this. So this boss should now be super hard and fixed. They did. Ooh. Oh, is it not worth bothering? Oh, fuck off. I didn't want to run this scene. I wanted to run the main menu. Alright, so this should now work. I say. Don't quote me on that. How many things have I fixed now? I've not even written down half the stuff I fixed. Oh.
He definitely isn't broken anymore. Most of the time, yeah. Same with my game. Most of the time my game isn't broken.
Even though we don't think there's going to be a next season, or we don't have...
Except when we tried to fix things.
Go. Oh, dip. Bite me. Bite me. I'm not even hitting him. I need to up the range of his melee attacks. Crap. That's my bad. Aha, we got him. Alright, so this should hit. That does hit. Cool. Hey, are you okay?
How has it been making a boss fight? Like, I've never made my own boss fight, but it's something that I'm very interested in. I feel like there's so much that you have to account for, though. Like, so many different states of... Like, it's like working on another player, but... like, with more animations and everything, you know, like, there's just more stuff you have to do. So I've been avoiding it for the longest time. Like, I do want to do a boss fight for this game. The thing is, there's no combat in this game, so, like, I'd have to figure out, like, you know, interacting with the environment sort of thing. But that was a pretty cool boss fight. Was it done?
They did. Now work. Oh, cliffhanger. Did they make a season 3? Here's the question.
Sometimes resetting, but upside down. I think he sorted now. Oh, I see. Randomly picks a new state. I see. I think with... So your game is... Oh, you said a Metro... I've never played Mega Man X, so I don't know. This game is more like a platformer, so I'm trying to... Like, if I ever did a boss fight, it would have to be like a... It can't be random. At least I don't think. Like, everything would have to be the same. Like, he would have to go through the same states every time. He's not an intelligent boss. That's okay. As long as he's trying his best. Alright, let's do some level design. I've been avoiding it. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna do something like... Yeah, we need some vertical transitions. So maybe grab this one right here. And I don't know, maybe go this way, go upwards, or down. Now let's go up. What's that game where you're a weird creature without arms that does platform bosses really well? Weird creature without arms. You beat him by just platforming and surviving to a certain point. Mario, Super Meat Boy, as someone who's spent a lot of time making platformers, I actually don't know too many. Platformer, no arms. Platformer. No. These images are getting cursed. Sheepo. Can't say I've heard of that one. Sheepo. That's so funny. Oh, this looks great. Damn, I might have to actually, $10. Yeah, let me add this to my wish list. This actually looks like a good platformer. Don't mind me, we're just getting super distracted, avoiding our level design responsibilities. Oh. Dude, I don't like that. I don't like that hentai games are like the newest thing on Steam. Oh wait, I did not mean to buy it, I just wanted to wishlist it. I'm gonna wait for a sale. A lot of beautiful platformer art in the last couple of years. Really beautiful. Really beautiful. Yeah, yeah. I will say, I mean, it's just like the standard, that's the one thing that's like kind of scary about game dev, is that the standard is always going up. Like games are only getting better, so that means you have to put more work. Like, I mean, it's a good thing for the player, but it's like, it's just a scary thing, I feel like, for the dev, because it's like, you know, if teams are getting larger and only the good games are getting noticed, then it's only the top dogs that are going to get noticed in a super saturated world, you know. Which is, yeah, like I said, it's good for the consumer, but as someone, you know, as an aspiring game dev, it's worrisome. And don't get me started on the AI. Oh yeah, let's make sure we rename this to Spike Tilemap. I think games either have to be really good or very creative. That, or like, I also think maybe you just need to spend a lot of time too. Like, I think no matter what, like, actually I don't. I was gonna say no matter what, this game is gonna be good, but like, it could totally be a flop. But what I was going to say is, like, I think if I spend enough time on this game, like, let's say this game is bad at first, if I were to spend 10 years on this game, like, there's no excuse. The game is gonna be good no matter what. You know, you get me? But I think that goes hand in hand with, like, the amount of effort that you put into a game, right? I think if you spend 10 years on anything... Did I say 10 hours? I might have said 10 hours. we're still pretty exhausted. But yeah, I meant 10 years. If you spend 10 years on anything, it should be good, right? Even if you're like a shitty programmer. Or shitty game dev, you'll learn along the way. Unless you don't release any test, you don't have anyone testing your game, and you ignore all feedback for whatever reason, then yeah, I think you have no excuse. Your game is going to be good. But yeah, 10 years, that's a long time too. I used to think it was like 5 years, but I don't know. I'm on year 2 of working on this game, and I mean, in 2 years it should be a little better, but who knows? I feel like 10 years is like guaranteed your game's going to be good if you spend 10 years on it, but that's a lot to ask from someone, and a lot of dedication too. Yeah, most people cannot take criticism for their masterwork. Write a platform made in Godot and ask Midjourney for some art. Yeah, do that. Oh man. Yeah, some people can't take feedback. Even like seasoned game devs sometimes can't take feedback. Like I know some I have a game dev server, like a Discord server, and like there are some people who are like pretty pretty seasoned. Like they've released games and have made like a decent amount of money, or like they're full-time solo game devs. And sometimes I try to give feedback. I'm trying to be helpful, and they're like, "Hey, what do you know? Your information is shit." But I mean, hey, they've made money and I haven't, so maybe they're onto something, and I'm just a hater. Your game is fun, but noticeably lacks polish. That's so funny you say that. You're the first person who's ever said that, and I'm not going to accept that feedback. I'm kidding. What's lacking in the polish? I feel like this game, like in terms of the mechanics, I feel like it's pretty polished. Like there are games that are way less polished than mine, or platformers, especially platformers, I feel are less polished than mine. Sekirot is actually pretty good at polishing his mechanics, I will say. But yeah, I thought that was like the one thing I took pride in, was the polish. What is not polished in this game? I don't know. Start roasting. You're the one. You started this. Tell me what's wrong with my game. You can't say my game isn't polished and then say, "Oh, never mind." Not the mechs, the visuals. I see. All right, then that's fair. I'm not an artist, so. Yeah, Mr. Glick, you're put on the spotlight. What games have you made? What else? What else? How much money have you made from game dev? Let me see your... No, I'm kidding, obviously. I get it. I was trying to be the person I was making fun of. Not making fun of. The person who didn't take my feedback well. But yeah, I will agree. The art is not the art is a lot better than what it used to be. The thing is, I just added color to the game, so that makes the standard so much higher. Like when you increase one thing, like here, I'll show you what the game used to look like. Let me see if I can find a picture. Where would there be a picture? There is some old versions of the game on itch. Let me see what those versions look like. I might have deleted some of them though. Like this one, I don't know. Let me see. All All right, we'll wait for that to download. But I think I have a Instagram post or something. Let me see. What's Instagram? Let me make sure I'm not on my personal Instagram. You know, like, look at this crap. Yeah, you know, I can't even believe I posted this. Like, I was proud of this. I was like, hey guys, look at my game. I'm gonna be, this is, you know, when I was still a naive, like, this was like maybe 2 weeks into development of Memory, and I was like, hey, look at all of the stuff that this game has. Like, there's keys. There aren't any keys in the game anymore. Like, look at that state. Like, that doesn't exist anymore. First ever trailer. Rip keys. Yeah. Wait, what the hell? Why is this not playing? Oh my god. Like, look at the awesome dialogue with like brackets of who's speaking. There's no snow in the game anymore. Like, that doesn't exist. Dude, look at all the dialogue. There's no... Alright, come on. Hurry up. But yeah, where was I going with this? I wanted to say, like, the polish increases, right? Or like the standard of polish increases the more art you add. So like, if the art was still this crappy, and I just polished the art, like, this is 8x8. I mean, the game is still technically 8x8 in terms of like the tiles, but like there's way more detail now. So like polishing this amount of detail is a lot harder than polishing, polishing this game, of course. 10 out of 10 game. Here, let me see what this is. So you can't even turn off the music. Oh, it's also... Is it full... I can't even turn off the music. Look at these louds. Bro, it's like lagging for me too. Bro. Close it, end it. But yeah. So when you say it's the art's not polished, I get it. I appreciate the feedback, but also you're banned. You're banned from this Twitch stream. Oh wait, you're not even on Twitch. You're banned from YouTube. my only YouTube video viewer, my only YouTube viewer is banned. Time for me to do some real life bill paying work. Alright, sounds good, Sekirus. I'll see you around, man. Not the visuals are bad, it's the environment. The environment is not animated enough. Is that polish, though? Is that considered polish? Maybe. I guess. The world does seem a little empty. But the thing is, like, I don't want to work on... Like, I'd rather work on level design, personally. Also, room 112. Did we not add this to our game? We did. Okay. So let's finish this up. So you go right, up, then right again, and then what we could do, you go straight down. 8 pixels. Also, I want to be consistent with our sections here. I've been ignoring them, sort of. Like, especially here. We can start over here. It's not too bad that it's messed up here, but whatever. Let's do this. Get rid of this. See you, Sycros. Thanks for stopping by, man. When you look at finished games, it feels different, and that's why. Damn, I should implement all of that into my game. Yeah, I guess you are right. Like the art, especially, is something that's optimized in games. But I will say, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if maybe I'm a hater or something. Like, you know, I'm just hating on other games. But I will say most games, like I think that a lot of games focus on art and not enough on the mechanics. I think maybe it's because I think I'm better at making mechanics than I am. Like, I think I'm better at polishing mechanics than I am polishing art. So like sometimes some games I'll look at it and I'll be like, hey, that's kind of crappy mechanics, but their art is amazing, you know. But yeah, the art is something that most people will notice or will pay more attention to than the mechanics. And I think that's unfortunate for me because my strength does not include art. But we'll get there. I think for most games, the polish comes almost last. Yeah. I think... So, this game has become like beautiful recently, or what I consider to be beautiful recently. And it only took like, I want to say maybe a month of me just working on this. So yeah, personally, I think art is the easier. I don't want to discredit art because I know it's difficult, but when it comes to like adding, like you only need to do art once. Like, what am I trying to say here? Let me just fix this. Like, you only need to do art once, and then you can implement it into your entire game. Whereas with, like, let's say something like level design, like, you know, level design obviously involves making more levels, so, like, and creativity, and also it relies on the feedback of the player. Same with the mechanics, like, there's this, you know, constant back and forth between the player and the developer, whereas art is just, like, I don't want to say, obviously... you know, like beauty is kind of subjective, but like good art in a video game I think is kind of objective, where it's like, hey, you'll know immediately if the art is good. Player strengths make it intentionally unpolished. Like we're in a Unix terminal. Yeah, and I was just saying this earlier, like, maybe not, like, I do spend a lot of time on polishing the mechanics, but that's because I think that's the one thing that I'm fairly good at. Level design, on the other hand, is something that I'm not as good at, and I think I should just release unpolished versions of level design, but just make a shit ton of it. See how people play through it, and then if they like it, I'll keep it. If they don't like it, I'll remove it. And also make it as simple as possible. I think in the earlier stages of development for the levels, I made it, you know, challenging or unique and all this stuff, and I barely even got to see people play through it because it was so hard. Like, I couldn't even see them play through the levels that I thought were difficult. Well, yeah, I think this new room is relatively easy. So I'm pretty happy about that. Player strengths, couldn't agree more. Alright, these rooms are like almost too easy, but we'll leave it like that. I don't think anyone's gonna complain. turning, I think, is going to be hard for people. Maybe we should make one more room before we introduce this room. Although, I think maybe it's fine. Someone invited me to play Counter-Strike. Brad. My friend. Ship it with no levels, but a level editor. All the levels are contributed and loaded from the server. I would. Actually, yeah, I tried making a level editor. It's a lot harder than it seems. What was the issue that I had with making a level editor? Oh, the main issue is that I don't use only tilemaps. So if I want, so we did make the spikes work pretty well. So now I could technically do this. What I would need to do with the level editor is make it possible for the player to select, or like, you know, select which tiles they want to use. There would just be so much that I would need to add to the level editor that I kind of just gave up on it. Mostly because I don't see that being the attractive point of the game, or like, you know, the hook. Like, I think people just want to play the game for the mechanics, the challenge, the speed running, all of that, rather than the level design, or, you know, the ability to make their own levels. If they want that, then they'll play, you know, Super Mario Maker or something like that. I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom. Yeah. Practical and PC. Do you want Thanks for the shout out. Have to get to bed now. All right, I'll see you, ML Jesus. Thanks again for the raid. All right. Supports mouse only. I live with a physical disability, so no access to this. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't mean like. Cool, you have a disability. That's cool that like that wasn't even intentional, but I didn't even think of that like as like an ability. So yeah, there are key bindings, and like you gave me an idea because you said that it's available, but I wonder if there's anything else that I would need to do for like full support of mouse, like of just a mouse. You know, we could just test it right now. The only thing is, there are only 2 buttons that I could technically use, but let me see. I mean, if we could mess with any of our buttons, then if we could just mess with 2, then we can obviously mess with more than 1. But let me see. Oops. But yeah, if you let me know about your, like, in DMs. Also, I still feel really bad about saying that was pretty cool, because that was definitely not intentional how I said that. So I'll test out these 2 keys. Here, actually, I'll test it out on left and right. So I'll do. Wait, what? It doesn't seem here. Wait, let me restart. Back to the visual polished. Remember to add interaction effects to things like the dash crystal, zipline, and rope swing. All right, sounds good. Yeah, I don't know if I want any of your feedback anymore, Mr. Glick. No, I'm totally kidding. Keep giving more. Let me actually write that down. Interaction feedback. Remember interaction effects. I'll just copy and paste that. Remember to add interaction effects. Yeah, I thought I did, but I guess maybe it's not enough. Okay, let's see. Controller. Oh, wait, not controller. Key bindings. Right. Save it. Okay, yeah. So, it doesn't save mouse. How Godot works with the project settings, or like how my current key binding settings work. Let me look at that. Let me see here. Oh wait, no, it's not here. It would be under, I think, dude, I haven't touched this code in like a hot minute. There's something button, keybind controller button, keybind button. Get scan code. OS get scan code. Input event key. Input event key, isn't that like... It should literally be anything, but I guess maybe... Let me look this up. I mean, worst case scenario, you probably have software, right? That like helps with convert. Like, do you use a mouse for the most part, or like, what's your main source of input for video games? Because I'm trying to think like what I would need to do. Scan code. Yeah, I thought scan code was for all inputs. Let me see. Godot all inputs. Input scan codes. Bubbles the cat. You know, Bubbles the cat, that sounds familiar actually. Bubbles the cat. Bubble the cat. Have a good one. See you next stream. Alright, sounds good. I'll see you, Half Moon. Is it just from... It seems like it's just tapping, maybe? Oh wait, there is change in... They have character auto walk. I see. You know what I was thinking of doing? You know what I think would be a very cool mechanic, or like a very cool type of game? Is a turn-based platformer. But that idea is still in the works. Have you guys heard of this game? It's very complex. It's called The Only Move is Hustle or something? Your Only Move is Hustle, I think. Only Move, yeah, this game. This was made with Godot too, and they got very good reviews. It's very, I think it's kind of difficult. The learning curve is pretty high, I would say. But yeah, it's a turn-based fighting game, which is really cool. But yeah. I will have to look at this. Bubbles the cat. I wonder if I could do something similar. I would have to. But yeah. Here, let me just favorite this.
What is going on, guys? Tom here.
What the hell? Mouse button input. Button. Okay, yeah. So we're just gonna have to look for button index and check what that is. There is, like, the input is registered, but I think the index here is different from. Wait, no, these are. Let me see. Godot MB4. Mouse button 4. No, what? I'm probably overthinking this. There's probably something in the project settings here. Input map. Let's see. A mouse button. So yeah, we have all of these. Oh, wait a second. Where would I find extra mouse buttons? Joy button, key, physical key? Key? No. Oh! I did something. Cape. God damn it, what did I do though? I know I pressed this. What is this? KP enter? God damn it, I don't know what I did. But yeah, mouse button 4. It doesn't seem to be an input that I can register onto Godot. I'd have to figure that out. SH1 low underscore. Hey, how's it going? Let me look this up again. Godot extra mouse input. Dude, why is there like literally no information on this? It's either no one has thought of this or it's like the answer is right in front of my eyes and I don't know. Let's do this. Let's do a new scene here. We'll make a test script. Mouse input test. I probably, like, we could probably figure this out today. I don't know if I'm actually going to work on it today, though. Like, this is probably, I'd have to, like, okay, mouse motion. Okay, yeah, it is grabbing the mouse button 4s. So we'll just have to figure out what this is. Mouse. How do we get names? Event names. Playing chess right now. Oh, laptop trackpad. With my thumb. Only use laptop trackpad. with my thumb. Oh, so this wouldn't even really be applicable to you. Still has my curiosity. Godot event in name. That key code. So I'm trying to think. See my previous message. I'm actually developing my own controller. May I share? Yeah, of course, definitely. Let's see name. Yeah, I'll check it out in just a second. I'm trying to see. How do we get the input event name? Let me just look this up. Input event key. Scan code. I guess we'd have to get the scan code and then get the name. We know it works. It is printing the buttons here, so I would have to just... Actually, getting the name isn't even too important, as long as we know which key it is. Yeah, let's look this. Look at this. Overjoyed.
Hello. My name is Anthony DiVergello. Overjoyed is an accessibility-focused virtual jewel of dexterity. My friend Jonah Monahan and I my laptop touchpad, so I shared my buy and build for gamers living with a rare disease or disability.
That's pretty cool.
So everyone can be overjoyed for gaming. In the future, we hope to add support for eye tracking, an Xbox and PlayStation controller emulation, and develop a phone app to support games that lock your mouse. But gaming is just the beginning.
So would this need support from the like I assume it's just the third like along with using the controller there's like some software associated with it. Like to yeah, let me see. LS Write. That is pretty cool, man. Oh, it's literally just software. I thought you were also making a controller. Or maybe you are. Maybe, because I see there's a download button. But yeah, that is sick. So I'll keep that in mind. Like, even if people aren't able to use your controller, I think there's something that I could do in terms of controlling the player. Like, I was thinking specifically for this state, for the software only. I see. Specifically for this, like, there definitely could be just input from the player where they can just move up. At the moment, I'm using WASD to move around, but it's definitely possible to just move your player around to at least in this state. And then when it comes to moving around, like, left or right, it technically is possible just to use your mouse. Like, I don't know if it's a one-button type of game. I would have to figure that out. Like, there would be some settings where, like, maybe the last position you right-clicked, you can move in that direction. And then when it comes to climbing, there's so much that I would have to consider. I might even want to talk to someone who is familiar with that sort of thing. Because, like, there probably be so many edge cases. I mean, I could just try playing with a trackpad or try playing with one finger, maybe. That could help, but... yeah. If you want to send me a DM... we could probably talk about it. All right, let's see. Let's do 112. Again, this one is almost done. Yeah, and I think definitely adding L brackets would be really good, especially right here. The thing is, I also just realized I would have to compare it, because we could do it like this, and then I would also want this. We would have to check what the tile below this is to see if it's just a regular tile, and if it is, then convert it to the L bracket one. Same with like here, because it does look a little odd. Or we could keep it unpolished and just make it look like that. Like, it's not terrible, it's just not ideal in my opinion. Like, we could do this. Only issue, actually, is that if we do it this way, I think technically there's an edge case where, like, you could technically jump right here and survive, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, okay, yeah, we can't do this. We would either we have to make these all, like, you know, surface, like flat ones, or we make a custom tile map specifically for like pieces like this so that it like grabs the entire perimeter. How difficult would it be converting my C# code to a Godot add-on add-in B? I mean, you can use C# for Godot, so I don't think it's probably not too difficult. Also, the engine is open source, so yeah, it's definitely possible. I don't know too much though about one. I don't really code in C#, and two, I've never explored making my own add-ons. Are you talking specifically for like maybe adding a plug, like creating? I think if you wanted to do this with Godot, I think creating a plugin is probably your best bet. You could also make like an open source, or I mean, it doesn't have to be open source, but you can also make a yeah, like some sort of script if you wanted to convert it to just GD script or something. But I mean, yeah, you could just. I think if you really wanted to, if you just wanted to make it into a script, that would probably be your best bet. But also making a plugin would be pretty cool. I think more people would benefit from that. Alright, well that's, you know, honestly I might call it here. We finished one level, we fixed like 3 different bugs. I think that's a success. I'm probably gonna work on some more levels like off stream. Maybe we'll update these tile maps tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, if you have any other questions before I dip, let me know. And yeah, if you do want to talk in DMs, definitely don't be afraid to reach out. And I think we shall go for Irish John. He's the only one currently streaming. I feel like I raid Irish John way too much with our measly 6 viewers. Are we still... Mr. Glick, of course we're still friends. Just don't ever talk shit about my game again. Nah, I'm kidding. Again, joke. Who's Mavis? Oh, what the hell? Oops. I copied your name thinking, oh, let's... Who's Mavis? Mavis Games. Let's do it. you turned the tides for Shadiest Goat, and now you're going to control my stream.
But
You can play it.
just watch you play it and see how many great adventures there are.
Well, I'm not the one that's building the game. I'm not the one that's building the game.
Yeah, all is good, Mr. Glick.
I'm the one that's
Again,
building
if you ever have any other feedback, please give it. I hope you didn't think I was actually offended or anything like that. Where's my stream? Oh, there it is. Alright, guys. Let's do this. Till next time. Peace.